Thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Unwa Duto and I am a teens coach. On this channel, we are passionate about teenagers. So in this video, we're going to be talking about summer. Yes, the summer holiday is upon us, so we're going to be talking about summer and the things we can do during the summer holiday so that it will not be a waste. Let's get right into the video. Yes, I know in Nigeria we have just rainy season and harmattan season, as in just wet and dry, just two of them, right? So I'm sure you're wondering, summer in Nigeria? Yes, you see something good, you do what? You copy it. So in Nigeria, we have copied the summer holiday, and good thing, it actually falls within the very long holiday that we have in Nigeria also. It is not a public holiday, but it's just a holiday where the children are home also. So parents most times plan their vacation during that period. So, I mean, why not? We can as well call it summer holiday, right? The holiday is a very long one. It actually lasts between 2 to 3 months or thereabouts. Some schools are closed long ago, the universities, so most teenagers are home already. While the secondary schools, the high school, will be closing very soon. If you have 3 weeks to a month, 2 months, 3 months, free time, it is advisable to plan that period instead of just having children sit at home or loiter, hanging around with their boys or their girls. It is best to plan those holidays, which this is one of them. Most families decide to spend it outside their current location. So it might still be within the country, but it's outside their current location or outside the country, while some will still be at their location. But no matter where you are, irrespective of where you're going to be spending the summer holiday, it is advisable to plan it. So permit me to chip this in. Teenagers, if your parents have money, as in very plenty money that they are not using, it's plenty money like this, please help them to use it. In the sense that there might be some passions that you have, there might be some desires that you have, that certifications in those areas might be expensive. To me, look for those certifications or look for organizations that are offering those certifications in your current location or at your destination where you're traveling to, and do those certifications. After you have grown up and you are making your own money, your parents will not pay again. Well, most parents will not pay again. So if they have the money, use it. Yes, you want to learn robotics, you want to learn programming. Most of these tech savvy things are expensive. So if that is where your passion lies, please, and your parents have the plenty money, why not? Use their money, they will love it, especially when they are seeing the results from what they have spent their money for. So that's just by the side, a little tip for you teenagers. So for those of us traveling, your parents might have planned it all out, or they would have given you the luxury to plan it yourself. So if that is the case, learn something this holiday. Don't just travel and be going from one place to another. Even while you are going from one place to another, there are things to learn, like the history of the location you are going to. That's something to learn. So you should focus on things that you can learn wherever it is you are headed. Like I mentioned before, it could be a certification, it could be programming, it could be robotics. Wherever it is you are going to, go and learn something new. So I mean, 5 days of your time, 1 week of your time, 2 weeks of your time on training of your 6 weeks holiday at whatever location is not going to truncate your enjoyment, your rest, you know what I'm trying to say. So now for those of us who are going to be remaining in our location, in our current location, there are several things you can do. I keep hammering on the secret desires that we have. You know, there's this thing that you just have inside. You're like, if I had time, I'll go and learn this thing. Maybe one day I will go and learn this. Maybe one day I will go. This is the one day. This is that one day. So you should put out time. Discuss with your parents. parents, children, sit down and plan this holiday. We don't want teenagers loitering around. And this is the time where they pick bad things. You know that saying where it's an idle mind is a devil's workshop? It's actually true. When you are not busy doing something, somebody will find work for you. Is the truth. So if you are not busy doing something, the environment, the society will find you work. And then you begin to hear plenty of atrocities that keep happening. So instead of having them just idle, put them in a summer school. There are several summer schools around which will be kicking off very soon. So go enroll them in a summer school or listen to them. What do they want to learn? If their idea is not exciting to you, then you throw your own idea to them, or find the middle ground and you enroll them wherever it is that is suitable for both of you. So yes, they could get enrolled in a summer school. The number 2 thing they could do, they could get a job. Yeah, I mean, no teenager wants to be stuck in their father's company, but if what their father does is something that they enjoy, you cannot rule it out totally until you go there and see, right? So if your father owns a company, why not spend some time in your father's organization? Find out what he does. What does he do? But if he's not the owner, then that might be difficult to get you in. So find a job somewhere else. What do you love to do? That is still something I keep hammering on. If it's automobiles, then get yourself into one of those places and learn something new. It could be baking, then get enrolled at it. It could be sewing, fashion design, get yourself enrolled at it. So wherever it is, get a job. And I should say here that do not expect to be paid. Yeah, don't expect to get paid. You are gaining knowledge. You are gaining knowledge, so do not expect to be paid. But should you be paid? Good. A round of applause for you. But if you do not get paid, that shouldn't make you not want to learn. As long as you are going to be learning something from it, then I will say go for it. Something else you could do. So the summer schools could be expensive, and then going to learn something you are not being paid might not be what your goal is. See, it is okay to want to get paid. The reality is that some of these teenagers fend for themselves. So yes, it is okay to get a job where you will be paid. I mean, there's going to be school fees to pay next term. So yes, you could get a job where you will be paid as anything. A receptionist, I'm just trying to think, as in, you're not a graduate yet, so don't expect to be paid one big sum of money. But people are looking for nannies. People are looking for people that could help them clean. People are looking for sales rep, okay? People are looking for marketers. People are looking for receptionists, front desk. People are looking for secretaries, PA. So you could enroll for any of these things where you see them and get paid little amount of money from time to time. Okay? So you could do any of these things. Then I would love to chip in here. I think I might do a video on it. But parents, please, this is a time for your teenager to get responsible. It's a period for them to get responsible for something. If your children were boarders, or if they are boarders, then they would have gone off, and this is the only time they come for you to monitor them, see their behavior and the way they live their lives normally. But even children that are not boarders, we have them at home, and then you're like, no, there's no time for them to do anything. They leave the house very early in the morning, they go to school, and by the time they are back, it's late. So there's no time for them to actually take responsibility for anything at home. Yes, but we have teenagers these days that can't even do dishes. As in, yeah, they can't wash plate, they eat and they just drop it. In fact, they leave it where they have just eaten. They don't even clear the table. Your mom is cooking, you can't help out in the kitchen. So they should get responsible for anything at all. Morning chores, I think, is something we should revisit. So let's try to give our children chores at home that could make them responsible. So in the morning they wake up. If you are a family that does morning devotion, yeah, good. You go ahead with your morning devotion, but right after that, the morning chores should be attacked. So who is sweeping? Who is cleaning? Who is mopping? Who is doing the dishes? If they were not done the night before, who is whatever. Let teenagers get responsible. Lay your bed. Take care of your room. So no matter what they are going to be doing during the long holiday, traveling or not, enrolling in a summer school or not, getting a job or not, whatever it is the plan is, please let's get our teenagers responsible. Give them things to be responsible for in the home. Statistics shows that teenagers that take up responsibilities, they do not suffer in life. So I mean, let's breed children that could be very helpful to themselves and to the society. Here in the comment section below, what's your plan for this summer? Where are you going? If you are not going anywhere, what have you planned out for the children to keep them busy this summer holiday? Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you love this video, kindly give it a big fat thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.